Tonight we want to talk about if you have to visit local emergency rooms. Pack your patience.
Hospitals are filling up as respiratory viruses infect thousands of people in our area, with some people catching multiple viruses at the same time.
Cold weather always brings about a busy season at local hospitals, and this year's surge is especially significant.
They talk about the triple-demic. We're basically having it right now.
At both UPMC Hammett and AHN St. Vincent, beds are filling quickly as COVID, flu, and RSV patients require extended medical care.
We have most of our beds are filled. We are still able to accommodate all the patients that are coming in, and we work through it.
If you need immediate care, you'll get it. But experts at both hospitals say if you don't need to go to the emergency room, don't go. Patients with non-life-threatening illnesses will likely wait a long time, and they may get a prescription that could even be available over the phone.
We encourage people to use urgent care centers, to think about calling their primary care physician, to use telemedicine.
With illnesses spreading, prevention is key, and that starts with a shot.
We always say every year, vaccinate, vaccinate, vaccinate. So the influenza vaccine, although not 100% perfect, will often cut your chance of getting influenza by close to a half, if not more, depending on the year.
From there, common sense takes over. Avoid sick people, and if you don't feel well, don't put others at risk. All to make sure local hospitals have the staff and space they need.
Distancing, masking, especially anyone who has respiratory symptoms or when you're around someone with respiratory symptoms, are important tactics that can protect you and your family.
Even to put this in perspective, in just the last week, Erie County went from having, according to state data, about 148 beds available, now down to 104. That's a 44-bed drop. That means 44 more people admitted than were discharged. Obviously, that's not sustainable. You can't keep bringing in more than you send home. But again, the biggest thing there, if it's not actually an emergency, don't go to the emergency room. You are going to wait a long, long time, and it just gunks up the system for people who really do need help. Telemedicine, you can see a doctor on your phone in 15 minutes and get the prescription you need.
Yeah, a couple different options out there.